Our commitment is to young people and saving lives. We're not doctors, we're not surgeons. We just do quality work. We take quality pictures of the heart. We're a mobile medical service. We come to you.
Blood pressure and pulse are taken, they do an EKG, and then they have the ultrasound of their heart completed.
We'll do the screenings in like a training room, nurse's office, somewhere in the school.
We actually schedule the athletes every 15 minutes, so it's a very quick, very efficient system.
This doesn't replace an athletic physical.
They need their annual, biannual, whatever, physical exam, and they need this as well.
Just by putting a stethoscope to their heart, they're not going to notice the size of the heart, or they're not going to notice where the coronary arteries are going on the heart. You don't see that if you don't have a picture of it. And that's what our techs do, and they always take the time it takes to make sure the reading is good. They all have years of experience behind them. The ultrasound machines that we use are comparable to any large hospital around. At least 3,000 kids or young people a year die, but we believe there are many more than that. We can stop that simply by just taking a picture of it and noticing it.
The Beersford School District had decided to bring in this company and do screenings on the kids, an echocardiogram and an EKG and all that, to have a cardiologist look at. I thought, it was a good idea. So we signed him up. They said, do not let him participate in any activities until he's screened by a cardiologist. So they squeezed him in and told us, Matt and myself, that we were going to be having surgery, and it was probably going to be open heart surgery, because he had this right-sided hypertrophy.
When she first said, Matt, you're gonna have to have open heart surgery, it's kind of like, wow, why? It's scary. It was a tough thing to deal with.
1 minute your son's a very active young man, very healthy, and then all of a sudden he's needing open heart surgery, and there was something that was very wrong. The money that you spend is, it's priceless.
He just got the okay 3 weeks ago. He can do all sports again now, all contact sports, football, everything.
My kids have always been very, very active in athletics. At the end of her 7th grade season, through the school, they offered this heart screening through Screening America. I had no idea that anything would be found. I just thought it was probably a good idea to do.
I have asymmetric hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. One of my chambers is thicker than it should be, and blood can't pump normally because the wall is so thick. So like if you're playing athletics and your heart starts beating really fast because you're working, then it'll just stop. They told me to not do anything anymore, that I can't do anything over a brisk walk. I didn't know what I was supposed to do after I found out. I had a defibrillator implanted so that if it did stop, then it'd be shocked and it'd start back up again.
The particular condition that Sam has, normally the only way you find out about it is in the morgue. Without the screening, we probably would have had an early funeral.
The child with the overgrowth of the heart certainly was at higher risk of a bad outcome. By intervening and identifying him or her, you could potentially save his life.
Sam's proof why, the great reason why we did it. Because, it's where she's at today. If we wouldn't have had the screening, we never would have known about it.
What Screening America is doing for us with the heart really puts us over the top on what we can provide to our student athletes. We think it's been a great team effort between Screening America and the University of South Dakota. Several high schools have actually called us and asked about the program. There's no reason for them not to be protected by doing a simple test. That cardiac testing should be done middle school through high school.
This is not just for athletes. This obviously is for anyone from ages 12 to 34. It can be done simply, painlessly, and rather inexpensively.
Even though it's been a rough year going through everything that we've been through, I would do it 100 times before I would take the alternative, which is the possibility of losing him in one of those sports.
My other daughter got screened at the same time, and so that at least we have the peace of mind with her that everything with her heart is fine.
That's his favorite thing to do, is climb Harney Peak, and now that it's in our backyard, We've been waiting for the opportunity to do that. So as soon as it gets nice this spring, that's going to be our first trip is up Harney Peak again. And he can make it. He's always out running all the rest of us.
She is still going to do the basketball thing in the summertime. She's going to play some on a traveling team, and she's going to go to camps and so forth.